I look pale. I need to get some sun.
Man, we need Southern California sun, man. All right.
It's
Good morning,
fun.
everybody. Good morning, and happy Thursday to you. The 27th of February, 2020. Wait a couple minutes. Let some people filter in today. See who rolls in. Check and see if I'm live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got two people in here. Good morning, everybody.
I didn't get a notification yet. Yeah, I haven't got one.
Sometimes you do, sometimes it doesn't. You gotta hit the bells and all that stuff.
You know what I like to do? I like to when I go live, I like to send out I like to share my own stream. Post it on a post, that way it goes to everybody, no matter what.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, just hit me and
See where's your account. Oh.
Yeah, there he is.
I found a way to run my
Try to
own
sit through my
computers
commercial.
with
Good
no
morning,
work.
Christina. Nice to see you from lovely Las Vegas. Boy, you talk about perfect weather today. Well, it's usually perfect unless it's hotter than Hades down here. But yeah, a good night last night. Nice to see everybody. Christina, I hope you're finally taking some time off from your week. So
Christina from Flint.
from Flint.
I know where Flint is. Oh, I'm all about Flint.
He knows about
Woo-hoo.
that. He knows about Flint being a Michigander. So I'm happy to be back in Las Vegas again. Nothing really changes, yet things change. You know, when it's like we're so used to seeing the same people down here now.
Yeah.
You go to the ghetto 7-Eleven. Let's see. Christina says we have 45-mile-per-hour winds, snow, schools closed. It's awful here. Well, at least you don't have the coronavirus yet.
Glad I'm not
up
back
there.
in Michigan.
He's going to be enjoying 74 degrees. It's sunny in Las Vegas. I hope to get a little bit of sunshine too. So, man, last time we came, they were putting the steel up, and 6 months ago now it looks. I don't know what that is. That's the Grand or something like that over there.
That's the Grand. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, big time. Well, a lot of things are happening. Downtown now.
Oh, nobody's sitting here today.
Yeah, it's slow.
I think it's because they're not giving you.
I'm always
They're not
slow.
shipping out your notifications.
Yeah, I don't know what they do. I don't know how it even works. I've signed up for it before. I'm off for a while. I'm gonna switch from Sea Crew getting to do all. Good morning, LaDonna in Texas.
Ooh, sunny and 46 in Texas. I'm glad I'm not in Texas.
How was the weather in New Orleans? Was it
Beautiful. It was beautiful.
no rain? No, it wasn't cold as coming.
It didn't rain till I was leaving.
Oh, you were on.
I was like
on your way.
leaving
You
out
were-
of the. I was like, yes.
You were like, yeah, it's rain. I'm getting out of here.
What's up, Heidi?
How you doing? Heidi? Nice to see you. Boondocking was. We're just in here just because it's a nice place to sit in the morning. But boondocking's been okay.
Yes.
In Vegas, and you found like a lake to be. You were around Lake Mead before, and I've been in the city. Been good. I don't know what this guy's slobbing about.
What's up, Quinny?
Hey Quinny, how you doing? Nice to see you. Side chat. Hope everyone's doing good today.
It's a little chilly in the sun or in the shade, bro.
Yeah, when I got to go back, I think I got my notifications set. But I saw somebody did a video from YouTube. One of their creator service departments talking about how the notifications are they tend to get messed up. It would seem to me if you're a high-tech company, that should be the easiest thing to do.
Right.
Is to send
Put
out.
out those push
you're
notifications.
you're good at that. The AI, the automated intelligence to go out and get videos that aren't monetizable and stuff. You would think it would be the beautiful, easiest thing in the world. Well, you know, the beauty of 7-Eleven, right? You sign up to be a rewards member, $1, any size coffee. So, Mama didn't raise no fools. I get the extra large coffee for a buckaroo. You can't beat that. Now you could go into Starbucks and pay $5.49 or $6 for a comparable size, but they
Can't
do a
beat it.
pretty good job. They give you a choice of coffees though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
McDonald's
you have,
app, you can get a $1
Yeah,
McCoffee. I
$1.
don't like McCoffee.
I've
I
been
don't like
okay.
McDonald's coffee.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Yasmin? Yeah, for a for $1, you just sign up, and every time you just punch your number in, and you can see right on the screen it takes it off. It's normally $2.79 for this size coffee, but it makes it $1, and then every 7th coffee is free.
You know, I've noticed when you travel with me, you get 7-Eleven, which I like 7-Eleven. When you travel with Elvis, you get Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is garbage.
In the U.S.,
The whole
it is.
time when you was in Michigan, I was like, don't go to Tim Hortons, go to Big B, go to Big B.
I don't know, Big, but I'll tell you, I sure like Tim Hortons in Canada was off the chain. It was just great. Yeah, Christina says I've never had a bad cup of coffee at 7-Eleven.
No.
Neither have I. And
even
it
to get
doesn't
'em.
matter what time you go in. If you tell them is the coffee fresh or it's not real hot, they'll go over and just immediately bang out a pot of coffee, a big thing of coffee if you can wait 10 minutes or so.
Timmy Ho sucks. Yes, thank you.
It's just different. Marshall and I did we discussed that, Dee, and the coffee is different in you cross the border. And then I finally figured out that because I had some heavy cream at home, that Tim Hortons is using heavy cream in Canada. for the
Oh.
coffee. We're using half and half below the border. That made a real difference. It made a difference between it being silky and smooth and what you call kind of garbagey tasting.
What you call kind of garbage?
Garbagey tasting.
See, even Christina
Yeah.
knows for Flint, Big B all the way. D is right. I was trying so hard when he was in Michigan to get you to stop there.
Now I'll know. Well, we're up in Michigan this summer. We can check it out again, Big B. Let's see.
Yeah.
Heidi says McDonald's is having 99-cent coffee if you order on the McDonald's app. You know what? I'll tell you, all coffee at McDonald's is $1 anyway. You know that any size drive.
Not anymore?
Welcome. It is. It
Well,
is, yeah.
I've been down not in Texas or New
Well,
Orleans.
individual franchisers can, you know, if a place like a tourist place where the expense might be high of running the operation, they can choose not to participate in those promotions.
Oh.
But your average 7-Eleven, yeah, I mean your average.
Folgers. I love Folgers.
That's all. Yeah, we have Folgers. We usually drink it. You know, $1.70. Well, I also like Dunkin' Donuts was good in Illinois and Michigan. That was good. Dunkin' Donuts. Always had the Dunkin' last night. It was good. Expensive.
Yeah?
Last night, and what was it, $3.79.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not getting a coffee.
That's it.
I'm a cheap ass.
Hey Maggie, good morning. Says, how you doing, Michelle? Nice to see you. Hey Jimmy,
Hey, Jimmy.
Trap, how you doing? Maggie
Maggie.
says, good morning. I enjoyed watching last night. Good to see you. So carefree and that wonderful smile of yours. Thank you. Hey Cindy, U-Ban is better. There you go. Don't overdose on the reefers.
You don't smoke reefer.
I don't.
I do.
I don't. Dee does. But you walk around town sometimes. It's so. What's this guy doing?
He's picking out cigarette butts. So he can roll a cigarette.
What a life, huh? These guys that come around and pull cigarette butts out of the trash cans and stuff.
Where's Palm Springs?
It's down east of LA.
If you go to Palm Springs, let me know.
Yeah, who's that? Jimmy? Who said that? Oh, Michelle. Well, we're trying to get something coordinated. The good thing
Well,
about
thank you, Yasmin.
the good thing about D says, I don't know where I'm going. I can wake up tomorrow, I'm going. I don't know what, he's like, I don't know. If I feel like leaving one day, I just
Just up and leave.
Just up and leave. That's it. So
If the place is getting old, I can't do videos, or I'm just tired of the content, I just up and leave. If I can't, up and leave because of financial reasons, and I just get depressed.
yeah, it's on the way to Arizona. It's pretty cool. It's I've been here. It's a good.
Oh, Cindy.
What this guy does, I don't know. This guy just walks around complaining all the time. What
Oh,
part
well,
of-
thank you, Jan. I appreciate that.
Matt used to live in Pontiac. And the option of adding espresso shots to the coffee for 60 cents. Let me tell you, tried it one never again. It made me feel super hyper. Yeah, I don't do any extra for. I'm already a hyper person. People said I'm all upbeat and cheery again. You know.
When you're in
With
Vegas.
you in Vegas.
Yeah, well, it's not Vegas, though. It's
It's
me.
a D.
It's me.
It's a D. Don't deprioritize the D out there.
Yeah, I was deprioritized for like 4 weeks,
Hi,
Elvis.
Kim.
4 weeks I had to
4
wait
weeks.
on Rosie. Cost me a bunch of money, man, waiting on Rosie because of you.
So I gotta make it up to him this travel season. You know, so
It's just all funny games.
yeah, you said it's been a lot. Well, I know for me, I would like to check out the slabs, but I want to spend most of my time like down in San Diego, LA, and those areas. They're great for boondocking, and you got, I'm kind of a beach gal and stuff. And then at nighttime, there's a lot of sights and a lot of
A lot of
things to
nightlife.
see. Yeah, a lot of nightlife and stuff. So
Never been to San Diego.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Never.
Oh, San Diego.
Ever
Oh,
been to
man.
San Diego.
Let
lived in
me
Palmdale
tell you
and
about-
Lancaster.
Let me tell you about this guy. When this guy hits San Diego, he's never gonna want to go. He'll use that as his home base. It's never cold really. I mean, the coldest it might get is 45 degrees at night, and that's rare. And it never gets too hot. It's rarely above 80 degrees. I mean, it's just America's most perfect weather city.
Damn, shit falling
These
everywhere.
pods falling off the tree here. So I think, I love San Diego, Michelle. So I make a prediction. Once D gets
Oh, thank you, Maggie.
Once D gets into San Diego, he's going to think he goes up on that beach and sees that cherry scene and all those toned, lovely Southern California.
Is D a juggalo? No, I wouldn't consider myself a juggalo. I did grow up with ICP music ever since I was like
Hey,
young,
Lori,
but
Lonnie, how you doing?
Not juggalo.
Your lippy needs, hope you're doing. Well, let me see. I can't really see what's on my. Got a little.
All you
Yeah.
did for Marshall, why is
Thank
he
you.
trashing
No,
you,
I don't
Rosie?
mind.
Oh my God. What's his issue? Says Dave the Fisherman. What's up, Dave?
He ain't trashing me. He was playing around, Dave. That's why I can't wait to put my foot up Dave's bum. It's always nice to hear positive vibes and have a cheery. That's right, Rosie Jug. So I'll make that prediction. Might not want to see.
Yes,
Right.
Quinny. Black
Right.
Bigot did take very good care of me that night.
You might not want to see Dave with his white chicken legs out on the beach. Just kidding, Dave. Hey, Uber Goober, how you doing, honey? Nice to see you today. Very nice to see you.
Hey, Uber Goober.
And my 20-year high school reunion. All right, cool. It's coming up in April. How you doing, Patty? I never
my
got a lot of
20-year-old
pigment from lipsticks.
My 20-year-old high school reunion was like a few years ago.
Yeah, I'm always, you know me, I'm not the makeup girl. I'm just the tomboy out there.
Won anything in Vegas? You won $5.
Yeah. Won $5, and then I dropped 20 on another receipt. So I'm down 15 bucks. I never really enjoyed gambling too much.
Dave.
With Dave, Rosie says she wants me now that I'm saying we share my 27-year-old. There we go. Woo!
Love you some D, huh, Lindsay?
Yeah, don't let
I'm
them
gonna hit you up here today.
don't let them tell you that Dave's not a party animal. But you know what, Dave? He's got to stop screaming on this.
He's losing his voice,
He's
man.
losing it, man.
Losing his voice.
He called me out, the IRS. And I'm just thinking, Dave, you're gonna blow it too, man. You're getting all wired up. And he definitely has some entertaining streams.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
That's why he's pulling numbers like
Yep,
he is.
he is. Savage, hey, how you doing? Is that Savage, the real one? There she is. How you doing, doll? Say hi and have fun in Vegas. Drink one from me. Okay, I hope you're doing good, honey. You and your honey and your grandbaby. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, Lindsay, how you doing?
Yeah, Lindsay.
You can't not have a good time with this guy. It's impossible. It's programmed into his DNA. Easy going. You know,
Just don't poke the bear, man.
Hey, Sherry, hipster.
Just have a good
how
time
you
and don't
doing,
poke
honey?
the bear, and everything's great.
Yeah, everything's good, and it's all it's all shenanigans anyway. All the boys, we poke each other back and forth once in a while, but we're all a big family down here. And to tell you the truth, the environment's been so poisonous lately. There's been so much bad stuff coming down that it's nice to have diversions and get out in the real world and bring some content that a lot of people can enjoy. As I told you guys, Marshall did head out yesterday. I could have had a choice. I could have told Marshall, go, and then I would have had a Shine Shack that's not finished cleaning. Or I could say, okay, take the day and really go over the next day and do a really first-class job of cleaning.
Make it the way it was when you
exactly.
arrived.
And Missy Jen went out there this morning. She went out there. Well, she stayed on that yesterday, and she texted me today that the Shine Shack looks like it was before he even showed
Wow.
up. Yeah,
That's great. See,
so
that's
that's
great.
why I don't care. I mean, if he stayed that extra day and then went out, and yes, he is welcome to come back and work on a few more things. I've got some time, between the time I head out for Southern California. I'm going to be around next week. And then,
hipster,
then
what's up?
Sunday. Oh man, so
Easy on the eyes. Well, thank you, Penny Pincher.
I like him when his hair is a little longer. It makes him look.
Yeah, see, I want to get it
5-10
cut,
years younger.
but then you said, don't get it cut.
Don't
get
cut
it cut.
Yeah, it just starts
Okay.
going over and.
People were doing streams saying, do you have a comb over, a wig, or a rug? I mean, what's that on your head? I'm like, dude, it's a full head
That's
of
the real
hair,
deal,
man. You ain't.
That's-
I understand you're probably in your 60s, haven't seen this in 40 years, but you know what? That's real hair.
Oh, hi Victoria, how you doing, baby? Yeah, we're chooching with that all the crying, and looks like Daryl from The Walking Dead.
He has a list for you.
A list for me. Well, it's simple punch. I don't care. It's like.
D looks like
The
Daryl
deal
from
is,
The Walking
and
Dead.
you would be the same way too. It's like I don't mind doing work on the band, but now it works around what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because now he can sleep in there. It's
can-
like,
yeah,
hey,
I don't have any
I'll work
worries.
on that, but
Yeah,
hey, I
I'll
gotta
work
go
on
this
that.
day. If it's not done, you're just gonna have to finish
You
it.
roll in.
All the big
you
major
stay,
stuff's done.
You roll in. You can stay there. You can. The Shine Shack's now officially locked. So there's.
The thing too, though, is if he ever needs something done, he's a YouTuber, so he should know how to use YouTube.
Yeah. Well,
He just how-to videos.
Well, he he made terrific missteps that were very costly in the first couple of years. Now it's very hard to recover from them. Once you have a reputation of having not followed through on something that you're doing, like a GoFundMe for solar panels, and then you don't do it,
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
you're always basically trying to dig out of a hole, and all you're doing sometimes is just digging yourself deep on there.
Yeah.
So that's why you got to keep the credibility high. Everybody starts at 100%, then you start chipping away. Plus, people want to see how do you help other people. Do you try to boost up other channels and promote other people and make sure other people succeed too? In other words, they see how you act around other people.
Right.
So it's important, and if you follow your
Now
you
it's
know,
a
the easiest
GoFundMe
thing-
for a haircut. No, I'm not doing having a GoFundMe for no haircut.
the easiest, hey JK, the easiest thing for Elvis would have been to say, no, hey, I can hang out with you on the road, but no, I can't have you come to the rancho. I can't do that kind of work because it's going to be very negative. You know, the feedback's going to be negative and all that. But sometimes you just have to follow your heart and hope that it works a positive influence and that things change for the better and everything. Hey Lavender, how are you? Yeah, the old Marshall stick-long chains. That's okay. That's what put Marshall on the map. But
Let me tell you something, man. If you're in the Uber dictionary, you are an international YouTube celebrity. And look up Elvis Travels in the Urban Dictionary. He is in there. He is in the Urban Dictionary. He's famous.
Did you read it?
Yes, I did read it. I laughed my butt off. I told my subscribers to go check it out because it's funny.
Yeah. Well, no, there's being in the dictionary, and then there's. I wouldn't put that on the side of your van. You know?
No, I'm in the Urban. Well, you know you're famous if you're in a dictionary. I'm not in no dictionary.
Why are you not here streaming? Go shoot Streamlabs View. I know I fall off. I don't know what it is, Dave. I like the text to speech because it makes it fun, but also my Streamlabs has been super reliable. But for some reason, sometimes YouTube disconnects from. Now, what I did today was I uninstalled and then reinstalled Streamlabs today. So the problem is they're always doing updates on Streamlabs like every week, and they don't get it right sometimes, and it causes problems. I mean, it's nice. How you doing, Dick? Yeah. So everybody can make up their own mind. You know, you can go forth and be positive, and have people that do enjoy being on the streams, do enjoy seeing the content, do chip once in a while. That's a wonderful thing, but it's not necessary that they ever do that to be
Right. I just have it available. I'm not expecting it.
to be on the stream, and that's what I say. You know, when it's irritating to me when somebody pounds, you know, light me up like a Christmas tree.
My dictionary placement will be under Jaeger. Oh, okay.
The old Elvis is who Elvis truly is. That's the bottom line. And I don't expect that's ever going to change, like I said. But that has consequences. You know, you can be who you want to be, but
Every action, negative or positive, has a reaction.
I mean, my feeling is, hey, man, you want to put on the shtick, you want to call people out and do all this stuff. Well, you know, you're going to have a hard go of it on YouTube. Really. You know, you want to be a nomad, you want to travel, but yet you're cutting off your nose to spite your face by, you know, talking, you know, when you go into that full Elvis mode and stuff. So it has its
Well,
own.
the only thing with me was that he kept on telling me, I don't know what your channel is. You talk about this, you talk about that. Why don't you talk about travels and this and that? But when I go to his live streams, he doesn't talk about anything like that. And he told me if I talk about that stuff, he'd be in my live stream. So I'm confused. I like the guy though. I mean, confused. I don't have a problem.
Well, I like everybody to do well, but we all know that you pay a price when you behave in a negative way on YouTube. You don't get the support. People aren't going to care about it. They'll watch, but they're not going to fund your. You know, they want to see you go down the tubes.
The new ones will,
crack
because they
up.
don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
and then after a while, when they're sitting there going in there, they're like, "Wait a minute, this is the same shit."
I mean, I feel the question you ask yourself to think of where your standing is on YouTube is, if I broke down,
Hey, Gary.
if I broke down in say the middle of North Dakota, how would YouTube respond to that? Would they help me?
Yes.
The people?
They'd
And the
reach
answer
out.
would be, yeah. These people would go out of their way to do whatever it took to get me back on the road, get my rig to a deal. You know, now if you can't say yes to that, then I'd say you got a problem.
I mean, there's been a lot of people who've actually, when I
YouTube.
broke down, they were with me. They're
Exactly.
like, why don't you put this on YouTube? Why don't you put this on YouTube? You'll get all kinds of support. I'm like, because that's not what I do. I'll buy the parts, I'll show the parts, and then
Hey, Joey.
I'll do it after the fact.
But that's a good.
That way,
That's a good.
something really does happen, and I'm really, really bad. People know, oh my God, dude, he never has ever asked for money. He must be in a really bad state.
And also, it's just it's a good touchstone. It's a good touchstone question to ask yourself. If I broke down or had a catastrophe tomorrow, how would my subscribers react on YouTube? And if you say, well, they would nothing, they'd probably laugh, and I'd say you got a pretty serious problem on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay. You know, so
All he had to eat was a can of corn. Oh man, I hate it when people go hungry.
who ate a can of corn?
Seriously.
You or him?
Elvis.
Good. Do that for 30 days and you'll be at 195 pounds. I mean, the corn, 30-day corn, the 30-day corn diet. Smooth. What's up, Smooth? How you doing?
Smooth.
Most of it down there of issue with eBay. If you want to, yeah, that's the way I feel like it too, Tribe. Dave, it should be totally voluntary, and going out there and flogging it constantly. It's a turnoff to people. It's a turnoff to people. Don't you feel at the end of the day, if you bring content that people enjoy, they get it in their own mind, hey, this was fun, it's like watching a movie, here's $5 or something like that. Get yourself a beer or something. That's the
And
normal.
then they sit by their phone and wait for the next time you
Yeah,
come on. They're
exactly.
like, boom, those are the ones that are always in there.
That's normal. But to ask, to put things, I need this and I need that, and wish lists and stuff like that. That's one reason I'm not saying that you've done merch long before I knew you. You had merch out for two years.
About 2 years now.
2
I've only
years.
sold one T-shirt in 2 years, but I don't push it. I don't push it. I don't tell people I have merch. It's just there. It's on,
That's why
And I dropped everything to where I only make $1 off of any purchase. So I would like to think my shit's like some of the cheapest stuff on Teespring.
So it's one reason. I just haven't done merch. I don't know. I wouldn't want to see my T-shirt on somebody. Or I haven't done Patreon because I don't want to make any content that's exclusive to anybody.
I haven't done a video on my Patreon in about 3 or 4 months.
There you go. See, that's the thing. I would feel.
I only have one patron.
You don't have to
And
make
it's a
it for
family
me.
member.
Oh, I'm on.
It's a family member. So, who
I
cares?
gotta laugh. Gave a real heads up on life, but that's Frankie will tell you.
Make some
Yeah, came in
choo-choo
about
dogs.
$1,200. He probably spent $800 supporting himself over those 4 months or so. So didn't spend a lot of money, but he's on his own. That's it. That's the way it goes now. So it's a life he chose for himself. In August it'll be 5 years. Mr. X, he had a lot of hands-on time with the rig. So,
Unhappy homeless. You're welcome.
Do you think Elvis called Russ? No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a constant thing.
Well, that's not true. People do call when you're out.
Yeah, but I'm saying they said, do you think Elvis called?
Yeah,
him?
nobody calls when if you finish this, and nobody calls when you're out. But every time you're with Elvis, you guys are at a
Well,
restaurant.
we got it last night at Denny's.
Yeah, we got it last night, but that was no big deal
Yeah,
because
it's
they
not a big
recognized
deal.
us.
Yeah.
They just asked us to turn it off. No problem.
The thing is, don't sit there and argue with people. And now I carry 2 cameras so I can record separate content.
Thank you, Sean Quinn.
And if the stream keeps or leave the stream going in the car when you're going and eat someplace. It's not that big a deal. And then I have another camera to just review. I have the S9 Plus for just doing reviews in restaurants. We did that Veggie Nation last night. Veggie Nation place.
Never go back there again.
You still got the gas.
if you're a vegan, that's a really good place because they have a decent menu.
Well, it was Ash
not
Wednesday, and you're not supposed to eat. I'm not supposed to eat meat on Wednesday, and I didn't eat meat till after midnight last night. I had a nice BLT sandwich. It's so refreshing to have D there. He's respectful, interacts with, doesn't interrupt, and yeah.
Oh, you meant before Elvis. You never remember anybody calling on a restaurant. That's probably true. We never had anybody call. I mean, how many
Hey,
times have we
Vegas
been
Barbie.
to Denny's?
Vegas Barbie, you hear these birds and they're dropping these monkey pods down these trees. There's Vegas Barbie. All this crap is, you already got your coffee crapped on.
Wow.
Today, huh?
Wow, yeah.
Keep your coffee covered. If it's not
Yeah.
roaches,
It's
bird,
fucking bird shit.
bird shit. It's Ash Wednesday and Good Friday.
Be in Vegas till probably about Sunday, Dave. I got to give you a call today, anyways, Dave. So I'll call you up today, and I got to talk to you about something anyway. What's up, Vegas Barbie?
So I'm going back, and hopefully I'll meet up with Dee down in SoCal, down there. It'd also be fun if it'd be cool if he went into Yuma too. I'd like to go and show him Los Algodones.
Never been to
and some of
Yuma.
the Things,
I've been
there.
in Mexico, but not Los Algodones.
Yeah,
I was in Mexico City. Now you talk about a shithole.
I think that's the biggest city in the world, is Mexico City.
Place is a shithole.
22 million people or something. It's enormous. How you doing, DF? What's going on? Will D ever go to the Rancho? I don't know. He asked me to go. He thought then Marshall headed on his way. So I'm sure they'll meet up. I'm sure sometime he'll come up to the.
That will anger the king. Well, I wouldn't stay in the Shine Shack anyways.
Morning,
I got a
He's got his
van.
own place.
Got a nice bed that's so comfortable. I don't want to get up in the morning.
I just. That's the thing with Marshall. We couldn't do the proper job if we didn't totally gut the van and pull everything out right down to the floor. And it was in the 30s some nights, and yeah, I could have made him sleep on an air mattress in the van, but we're laying down anti-rusting paints and sprays and all these kind of things.
Yeah, it wouldn't be safe.
No, I'm not going to do that to somebody. So it all worked out okay. For those of you who asked, the Shine Shack is. The word I'm getting is it's in great shape. I'll go over it with a fine-tooth comb. I got Tara coming up to visit in May. Love Tara to pieces. Yeah, boondocking. We just came in here because they got the good table here. It's a nice place to sit in the morning. And,
I never noticed this. When I sit down, your head goes up to my shoulder.
I know. I told you I'm small.
Good thing you got like tilted so it looks like we're the same height.
Yeah, he's over 6 feet 2 inches tall. I'm 5'6". So that's a big difference. Viva Las Vegas! No, I don't think the shack needs repainting. No, I used a very special paint on the Shine
Stop by
Shack.
the Bunny Ranch. I'm not into prostitution, man.
I'm not into it either. It's just,
never had a prostitute in my life, nor do I ever want one. I like swinger clubs, though.
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, you go in with an expectation and maybe you'll meet a couple, maybe. But as far as going out and plunking down money for...
Yeah, I go into swinger clubs with an expectation of the experience, and that's it.
Yeah, just from watching his talk, people don't believe I'm 5'6". Dave's met me before.
How tall is Elvis?
5'8". Hey, aloha.
Hey, how you doing?
Aloha.
Pretty good. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a
About
while.
6
Good to
months.
see you guys.
Yeah.
How's it been?
Well, you'll be seeing us a lot this summer.
Sounds
Governor.
good. We'll have a
All
little
right,
lunch.
yeah.
I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you too, man.
That's always nice,
Yeah, you do have to pay to get in. We went to the Green Door last time, so man, my hair is messed up today.
No, I'm not taller than
See,
Elvis.
we get-
Dave, I'm not. I'm legitimately
get,
not taller than Elvis.
We get recognized everywhere in Vegas.
The reason I look taller is I always wear lifted heels, and my Champion black shoes have almost a 2-inch heel on them. So.
You doing something right now? I'm gonna go to the meeting right now. Sorry, please. Sorry.
And his curtains.
Tara, how you doing, babe?
That's the only problem when I drink
Elvis
coffee.
goes
I gotta
to
drop
my
a deuce.
shoulder. You go to my chin. Sure, B.
Dave's not that short
I'm
either.
telling you, Brandon, I was driving, Rubber Wilbur's in the chat. Brandon from Florida. I was listening to Rush Limbaugh driving to Vegas yesterday. It was the only station I could get on AM up in the hills or whatever. And let's go to the calls. We got a call from Florida, from the villages in Florida. And
Ooh,
this guy
the villages
sounded,
are nice.
this guy was Brandon. This guy was Rubber Wilbur that called him yesterday into, I tell you. Rush, what do you think about these Chinese purposely unleashed this virus to get back at the U.S. trade stuff?
Loud bird
I know
noise.
he called. Yeah, these birds are really loud. Really loud. When I heard how tall Dave is.
Yeah, Dave's pretty tall, man. Dave's not short.
Dave's tall. Dave's like,
Dave and I think we're pretty much the same
6'2".
height.
Yeah, 6'2".
I was impressed.
Yeah, bro, are you telling on you that an avid Rush? It was the only thing that came on the high desert, Brandon. It was the only station out of Lancaster that I could pick up on the on my radio.
I used to live in
That was
Lancaster
it.
and Palm.
Yeah, we're chooching tonight. The sound is off. No, it's not Boba Pack. If you see a name you never see and they tell you something that, like your sound or your videos, I always just ignore it. Now they just say it's a name I don't ever follow. I don't even bother to check if it's a name I don't know.
I have
don't
big
bother
feet.
checking. I don't think you have big feet.
No, I really don't.
Yeah, my feet are as big as these.
I wear a size 12.
Well, I'm about a 10 and a half. Good boat.
These shoes I got for free. Black
These
Bigot.
I got for free too. Dave,
Black Bigot
Dave
bought
gave
'em.
them to me.
Black Bigot bought them. He's like, I don't like them. You want these? I'm like, sure, man.
There you go.
Brand new. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take them.
I'm not going to be in. Yeah. Okay. Oz, tell D not to throw his cigarette butts on the ground. Okay. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
It's job security. They have people walk around and
I'm not going to be in Vegas in March. No, the earliest I'll be back is probably May. Once Tara visits, probably when she splits, then I'll come down to Vegas. I'm going to be in Southern California. You'll be seeing Tara on my streams down in hopefully Encinitas again, and maybe down in Carlsbad and areas like that. You'll see Tara on my streams. So.
where does D go after Vegas? D doesn't even know.
He doesn't know.
I just pick a place and go. When I was in Washington,
Oz, how you doing?
I never
Nice
thought
to
I'd be in
see you.
Oklahoma. But I went to Oklahoma, like just left Washington and went straight to Oklahoma.
Hey Dan OB, how you doing? Nice to see you. Good morning, good afternoon to you.
Nothing goes amiss on YouTube.
No. And it was nice to know the 7-Eleven didn't change over there. We went in there, there was
Still
probably
ghetto, still hands touching food.
20 people in line.
And you got that same lady with no gloves just digging into the roller drill items.
Unbelievable. Unreal.
Gross. How long can the king survive on just one can of corn? I don't know, man. It's called prepping.
You know, it's a good chance to have a spiritual awakening. Fasting, corn diet for 30 days, going out by the lakes and meditating. It can be life changing.
Yeah. My van needs a windshield wiper
Hey,
now,
Mel.
arm. It's not all. It just needs a windshield wiper arm. Yeah. It needs a new motor
now,
mount.
Isn't that windshield wiper? It's just a push-on cup variety.
Yeah.
So to a pick and pull, those things are a dime a
Dime a
they're
dozen.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, head over to a pick and pull and just grab one of them. Just pry it up and throw it down on yours. I haven't seen Rory yet. Hey Bobby, how you doing? Little bass on, they have their own pocket. No, Patty, I'm not going to be smoking again. It doesn't bother me when did it seem like it bothered me at all?
No, if it did, I would stop and go grab my vape, and I would just suffer through it.
No, because
If you said, "Hey man, I'm feeling like I really want one. Can you please not do that?" I would go get in my vape pen.
I don't have that urge.
But you said like 3 times, "Go get a cigarette. Go get a pack of cigarettes."
It doesn't bother me. The problem with smoking is I literally did not get enough enjoyment out of it to want to smoke again. You know, if it had been super great, and obviously I didn't smoke long enough in 6 months to get really truly addicted again. So
That's a cool cannabis club hat. It is, man. Except it's the largest concentrate company in the United States. They're in like a lot of the recreation states, and they make wax. And I was at their Christmas party because I got invited to the Christmas party in Seattle. I got all kinds of good merch.
wedding cake.
Oh, I had wedding cake wax, all kinds of good stuff from them.
Yeah, to me, smoking took part. I got up in the morning. I felt lousy in the morning, and now, and I'll tell you what, it's I'm better for it. So I don't have an urge. You know, I might have a cigar at the cigar bar when Tara comes up, but that would be about it. So
Yeah, it's true, Rubber Wilbur. The only reason why I have a hard time quitting, man. I really do. I've tried so many times.
Probably not in the foreseeable future, Sean, to NorCal. I think my plan is to go south as soon as I can. So I'm only going to be at the Rancho a week or so. And what's the point in having D drive all the way west and then have to go south again? It doesn't make sense. I have to go north again, but he can go on. He's close to. He's Arizona's 20 minutes away or whatever. So he's in Arizona. And then I'll, he wants to meet up or go down to.
I just don't know what to
Yuma,
do. I don't know what to do.
Yuma or San Diego or a place like that.
I want to go to Phoenix. I want to go to Yuma. I want to go to San Diego. I want to go
LA,
to the East Coast. You know? I want to go to Florida. I mean, there's all kinds of places I want to go. I just don't know where to go.
Yep. You never get your lungs back on, they get weaker just saying, yeah, Frank. I know so many people are thin and eat fairly good, but had open hearts and were smokers. Yeah. I guess, Brandon, you're talking about Tucker or something. But,
It's a Zen seeing us together. Thank you, Mouse Toes.
just avoid the virus spreading. Time cannot fix life. Yeah.
Don't know where I'm going to go to Slab City when I know somebody at Slab City. I've tried that before.
Well, we know. I mean, I'm willing
not
to-
going to
I'm-
Salvation Mountain.
I'm willing to entree D into Slab City because I'm not going to mention the guy's name here again, but he knows I know somebody in there that's been a regular on my channel. It is a pretty big hitter within that community for a lot of years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go in without knowing somebody down there because they're your entree. Then they'll take care of you. They take some responsibility for you. They want to make
They'll
sure
show you the
you're
ropes.
safe. Yeah.
I'll show you the ropes.
Exactly. So you don't want to go down there when it gets too wretchedly hot and it's miserable.
Rubber Wilbur, yeah, I have my mother's side of the family.
Thank you,
She's the only
thank
one
you.
alive now because everybody else has died from COPD, and she's the only one that's never smoked in her life. So I have no more aunts and uncles, grandparents, nothing on my
Yeah.
mother's side because of everybody dying from
See that
COPD.
Mike
So I know what it's all
Mike
about.
Living Free was in the ER because of dogs at the slabs. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Like you gotta figure what am I going for? Is it to see the people or is it to just see the sights to say I've been to the
First time I
slab?
went was for the sights.
Right.
Now I want to go and I want to meet people. I want to talk to them. I want to get to know their lifestyle and their history and things like that. You know,
Right.
if there's something I can do to help out, I would like to help them out. Whether it's carpentry skills or just an ear to listen to.
Slab City. It's a place in Imperial County, about I want to say about 2 hours east of San Diego.
Deb in
Here in
Vegas,
Niles.
there she is. How you doing?
Deb in Vegas. Hey, I got your message, honey. I just have forgot to send you my digits, and I will do that today. Michael is so Rosie. There you go, Brandon. Yeah.
Ted, I would not recommend a Dodge van as old as mine. I'm driving around something that's 25 years old. The thing is, I bought it for $500 with only 130,000 miles on it. So it was low miles. that's what I have going for me is I put over 20,000 miles on it since.
Yeah, I mean,
though.
I couldn't even complain about that. 20,000 miles.
$500. I mean,
$500
I'm only dumped
van.
about what a couple of. I mean, like 1,200 into
Lucky.
it.
Yeah, I got kind of mixed feelings about the slabs, because I don't ever see a lot of positivity coming out of Slab City. That's my problem. There's a lot of people that seem disaffected down there. They seem not right in the head and things. And it just seems like sometimes like a race to the bottom. Ooh, wow, dinner for
you and D.
Thank you very much. That was Bubba Bug. There we go. Thank you, Bubba Bug.
Woo!
Isn't that awesome? Thank you.
$30.
Okay, have D text to me. Okay, yeah, he
Have
knows.
what?
Yes, text Deb my number, would you?
Deb the RN?
No, Deb in Vegas.
I don't have Deb's number.
I thought you did.
No.
Okay, she said, I sent another to you. Have D text to me. Text me. Oh, have D text me. Deb.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you. Hey,
Hey,
Katie,
Katie.
how you doing, beautiful? Probably, but what this chooching means, it's like walking around and exploring, stuff like that, a little bit of a walkabout.
IRL
Thank
live
you.
streaming.
That's always Bubba Bug. What a
IRL live
wonderful
streaming.
friend he is. Yeah, it's live streaming. Thank you, Bubba Bug. See, you get to eat tonight. Ready for
Thank
another?
God
some
I get
more-
to eat.
Ready for some more vegan food?
Well, what is it going to be? A can of corn?
That's a LOD has this
Yes, I do.
Deb's number. There you go, Quinny. Hey Lindsay, how you doing today?
Nathan, what's up?
So to me, when it comes to Slab City, it's like there's not enough to really draw me in there. Even now, I'm thinking, would I rather be bringing content in some cool Southern California towns? Marshall and I found a cool one that we were able to boondock for overnight. And there's so many cool places to explore and bring content. I'm just, I mean, look at Mike. Mike's been in Slab City for what, 4 or 5 days. He's already had to go to the hospital because of the dog attacks and stuff. I'm like,
And not only that, when he got there, he was complaining about his numbers dropping and his money dropping. So he did a live stream and flat out said, I'm not going to get off of here until I have $500. And then when he hit 500, he raised the price up again. So that's something I'll never do.
oh God. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just.
Using YouTube as an ATM is not the best thing in the world.
You know,
have to use
if
ATM.
I did that, you know what would happen?
Yeah.
Dave would put it in gear. He would come. He would come to the rancho. He would take his truck, and he would plow it through the double gate back there, pull into where Elvis had his van, get on his megaphone. I'm calling you out,
Rosie. E
Where you
begging
at?
Rosie. Would you like a steak dinner?
I mean, I just can't imagine it's the cojones to do something like that.
That's somebody who refuses to work, and when they realize that YouTube is not steady income, they have to do what they have to do to survive instead of going out and getting a job or a temp job or anything. They get on here and just ask everybody else for their hard-earned money.
I ought to given you a new lock and chain. There we go. I mean, that's the guy you got to fear out there, Dave. The big unknown out there floating around the United States.
He ain't scared to go to your town and meet up with you.
No,
I've seen him do it.
I wasn't scared to meet Dave.
I wasn't.
No, he gave me, at least give me credit for that. But, when Dave was really the boogeyman back in January of 2019, yeah.
Dave in Vegas, though, was really awesome. That's a time I will never, ever forget.
What in Vegas?
Dave?
Oh, Dave, yeah.
I mean, that Aston Martin was just Oh,
Yeah.
man.
If Dave,
We'll never forget that.
like if Dave's gonna have a streaming house, I would definitely 100% be at the streaming house for sure.
Sounds like Marshall.
If I had,
House, no
if I
disrespect.
had Dave, if Dave was in Vegas next time, I would have insisted that he go out and do some stuff. You know what I mean? Because he forked out a lot of money for people for limos and stuff like that. But Dave didn't really see anything. You know, I'd go out, take Dave out chooching in the van. You know, and go around seeing some stuff. Metal detecting. Once I get stable, this trip for me is like I needed some R&R. I needed to get away from the rancho. I needed to get away from walking out that back door and seeing that van every day and knowing.
Thank you, Lotus Blossom.
Seeing that van and knowing I've got to work on that van today. I got to.
I bet you every day you woke up and looked out your window, you're like,
I got boxes.
is this ever going to get done?
I got boxes of stuff, electronics that people have sent me to be repaired that are stacked up. I haven't done any electronics videos. I always did them in winter time, the vintage audio repair stuff. I've only did metal detecting once. That's mind numbing.
Yeah.
Go out every day and you know what you need to do that day. And it seems like an endless project because there's so much to do and there's no budget for material, you know, so you're scratching around for used carpet, you know, stuff that people take to recycle centers and donate to like Catholic charities, rehab,
Right.
go buy stuff. And you're just trying to cock this thing together with just whatever.
Well, you
can
guys did a
find.
really good job. The inside of his
Thanks.
van looks really, really nice.
Thank you.
Really nice.
Thank you. So then I thought, you know what? Whenever I feel like I got to cut loose, Vegas, baby. I just put it in gear for wherever the D is. I got to get on the
Vegas.
bat phone and I got to call them up and put up the bat signal.
Vegas. Just tell me when. Let me know.
All right, take care forever, friend. Thank you.
Bye,
Rosie
friend.
and D have a beer on me. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, sweetie doll. I appreciate that. Yes, we will be doing another chooch. I am trying to put up some reviews. If you're on the Rosie Murphy channel, you saw the short video of the Veggie Nation last night. Which you know, I had like a margarita pizza. It was very thin. There wasn't a lot to it, but it's hard to make vegetarian cheese, vegan cheese that tastes. It just kind of kills everything.
Yeah, because vegan has absolutely no animal products
Yeah,
in it. None.
no dairy or
None,
animals.
yeah.
So you can see the review. Make sure you subscribe to the Rosie Murphy channel because I put reviews and things like that over there. Someone's tried to talk. You older enjoying it. Someone's so tired.
Oh, magnet fishing. I love doing that, Rubber Wilbur. That's like the only kind of fishing I'm really good at. Can get all kinds of stuff.
So, you know, but definitely Marshall will be back to get some things finished up. Like, you know, like the curtains for
Oh, you don't have my email?
the closet and the curtains for the front. I'm not going to just raw cut an edge of material and just hang it. I'm not going to do that. You know, if you don't do stuff the right way from here on out, you're degrading the work that was done. And I told Marshall that I'm not going to work on the closet or hang. It's got to look good. It's got to be nice. Marshall says he only has one can of
There it
corn
is.
and needs money right away for gas to, I don't know.
There's the email. I couldn't put it in as a link. I could only just put it in as
okay.
like that. You know, I have to type it all out.
Okay. The old timer. He has a lot of old timers. Joey D. Perolas, he didn't want to be around while Marshall was there. That was the intelligent thing to do. I lost a few people. One of my friends said, I'm not going to be there when Elvis is there, but then she showed up when Elvis was here, and it was just like you couldn't win for losing. But, you know, it's good to see some of the people back again, and I wish everybody will. I can't control if people do people say one thing and then they do another thing. So, thank you, Bubba Bug. Back now. Go visit Mike Living Free.
No, I'm not live. This is Rosie's time.
I would be cordial to Mike, but we just have different philosophies of life. See, I'm at a different point. I'm going to be 62 in June. I've put in my 46 years of work. You know, I've squirreled a few nuts away so that I don't have to sit with a can of corn and pretend I don't have any money. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I can put gas in my vehicle and stuff. So I come in with, I don't want to say my head, I come in with the head held high that I did the things that I needed to do, right? Took care of my responsibilities, and then now it's time to take care of myself. So I don't feel negative. Like I don't have to hang my head. What are people going to think if I'm not working, or whether, man, I did it, right? So you pick up work easily on the road and things like that, and you can
Have to. I can't
make
survive
very
without
good money.
work.
Yeah.
Oh man, that chick over there is very beautiful. Not the one coming towards us.
I was gonna say, how
No,
many
no.
fingers am I holding?
No, look. Oh.
How many? Yeah. But she's kind of weirding out though. I don't know what she's doing over there. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. 15 years, Rosie. Yeah. People said. Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that. People said that people said the transformation in you in 24 hours, Rosie's amazing. Now you're all lit up and back to your bubbly self again. And you can imagine if you do something every day for 4 months, and I'm not talking about work because you work as a cook, you do a lot of stuff. But you're with a team and you enjoy it. There's some camaraderie. But if you're with the same person for 6 or 7 months, like basically Marshall and I were basically together since June, after a while, your spirit does start to get drained a little bit because it needs to be refreshed with new surroundings,
Yes.
with new people and
Yes.
stuff. So. No, it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable today. I'm going to get some sun today.
D also has transformed. That's true. That's true. I was getting to the point where I was just like, fuck this. I'm going home, done with this shit.
Yeah. And
It gets lonely. It gets really lonely on the road, you
That's
know.
what I'm saying. So, if I go down to Southern California or Yuma, I would hope that he would go down because I'm not going to disclose the work that he does, but I know he makes good money when he works. And
Well, how else can I go like 3,000 miles in
that's
2
what I'm
months?
saying.
I mean,
But it's a nice thing because you can go from
Not even 2
city.
months, a whole
you
month.
can go from city to city to city, and you're already on board. So it's
Right.
like
and I haven't collected a YouTube check since October.
Yeah.
So it's not YouTube that does
Thanks
it.
for the tour. Yes, it was great to see you outside of Vegas. No, thank you. No need for drama. Print money.
I don't have a sweatshirt on because it's like, dude, it's nice out here. I don't need one.
Yeah, I'm a Chinese spy. Rosie, defend you in the fire department, and you're preaching to you while people are using the toilet. No, because quite frankly, I never took time to look up the rules of burning. I always assumed you could have a fire pit on your own property in Santa Rosa. Now we got a gas fire pit that's I think it's going to be delivered today, courtesy of a wonderful subscriber. And the kitchen stadiums will continue. It'll be a lot of fun. So people enjoyed the outdoor cooking and seeing all that.
Yes, and even when we're on the road, we can do that. Cause
Yeah, I mean,
I got a
he's
grill.
He's an excellent. If I didn't have to leave on Sunday, he's like, "Why don't you stay an extra day and I'll cook for you at it? Set up at the lake, beautiful view." But I'll take a rain checker, you know. And there's a lot of great places that.
I got stoves, I got a grill, I got creme brulee torches, got it all.
I mean, he's got, and of course, the full knife set and.
Yeah, I got knives. I got knives.
So, ARV Situation Room, how you doing? What type of work we're doing? I was in everything from private banking to I worked for AT&T for a short stint.
By the
and then
doobie
I got
tonight,
into
alright.
then I got into the medical field on the credentialing and insurance side of it, the paper pushing end of it. Paper pushing. I'm having fun. Hey Lee, nice to see you. So I'm coming at you with the tools. How are you doing? I just woke up having a oh my God, sorry to hear that, cute kitty. I'm doing good.
Where's Kitty Cat?
I'm doing good. Oh, thank you, John. I'm going to go out and get some sunshine today. We're going to get some sun, and then we'll.
I need to get some sun, man. I lost sun when I went to Washington. That's when I lost my entire tan. Like, there's no sun.
It sucks it out of you, you know?
I'm like, damn, I'm getting white as shit.
Hey, Bean, how you doing? Yeah, the resume is pretty long, but it's the days of the days of me needing to work are done. You know, I've taken you know, it's like my life has moved on. I'm like a solo. I'm like just an older nomad now, like Dee is. So, or like you know, and Marshall. I'm going to be on the road mostly full time.
That's a good question Matt has.
What is it?
He says, Rosie, do you have any advice for the younger generation who hate their jobs?
You know, I would say this: the younger generation. Everybody assumes you have to have a job you love to do. Bullshit. There's jobs that nobody's ever going to like to do in life that still have to be done. You know?
My thing is, though, but I'm younger.
Yeah.
So this is my generation. This is our thinking, and the generation below me. If it's something I don't enjoy,
yeah,
I'm not going to do it.
And I stuck with work for. I would stick with the job forever. You know, like when I finished up with Sutter Hospital Group and things. Ended up being 22 years of a combination of part-time and full-time. You know, it's a very Darwinian thing, you know, it's survival of the fittest, and it's life is not designed for your pleasure. It's designed to be productive and do things. And if you're not productive in society, you pay a price. You don't live well. You don't live up to your full.
That's why they say the idle hands is the devil's playground.
Exactly. It's actually good for the spirit, and it's good for your self-esteem to work and to get a paycheck and to feel good like you're doing something productive that society's telling you we value. Here's cash for your time. Otherwise, how do you get affirmed in life when you're just you know, sitting out on the street just begging for money and stuff like that?
Well, if you're a stay-at-home mom, one of the contents I see that a lot of stay-at-home moms do is hauls. You know, store hauls and things like that.
Stay-at-home moms are fine. There's no obligation. I mean, sometimes I think
she said she was struggling for content. She didn't know what to do because she's been a stay-at-home mom for years, and now her kids are teens. You know, do hauls.
Yeah, work is people underestimate the value of work for affirming your sense of being productive in society. I mean, is there such a thing as a lazy bee in the beehive? I don't think so. They all know what their function is. And
I'm lazy.
My daughter used to laugh at me when she would have that philosophy of this job's not fun. You know, I don't like to do it. And I'd say, well, sometimes you just got to put your head down and just keep pulling forward every day, especially when you start to get responsibilities in life. College isn't free. Room and board isn't free, and she'd always say, "Oh, you're such a worker bee," you know. And sometimes you got to be a worker bee in life.
I'm lazy, but I know what I got to do to survive. So when I work, I just try to hurry up and get it done. So I'm a hard-ass worker because I want to hurry up and get it done. So I go do what I want to do.
That's exactly right. See, Brandon, you hit the nail on the head. You said, I feel sorry for people who've never experienced hard work. They're missing the best part of life and satisfaction. You work hard, beer tastes better, food tastes better, you sleep better at night, you know, and you get positive feedback from other people in your life. You know, when Christina from Flint, Michigan comes in and says, I've worked 7 days a week for 20 days or something like that. What are we thinking? We're thinking, wow, you know, you really are committed to making money and a hard worker. We don't drag her because we don't criticize her for being, you know, you're stupid for working that much. We give people a pat on the back.
Well, I think it's dumb to criticize people for working, especially if you're on YouTube asking for money from the people who work for it.
Well, we definitely agree on that philosophy. I'm genuinely scared for some people. Like you already had a lot of working years under your belt. You've paid into Social Security and things like that for
Oh, yeah.
buddies. I worry about people that haven't participated in the system at all when they get older. And
Well, Social Security's not going to be there for me anyway.
Somebody like Marshall, what's their? Well, we assume it won't be. Maybe it will be, but I'm saying, you know, what will Marshall's life be like and when he hits 60? You know, are you going to be? I'm sorry, we're not as entertaining when we're older as we are when we're younger, and I'm fearful I'm genuinely fearful for people that you know that haven't.
Well, look at people like Bobby.
Yeah,
That guy still works. I mean, wow.
He told me he fell, he broke his hip, he has 2 titanium bars down his leg,
And he's still
and he told me,
working.
I'm only going to work part-time. Starts back 2 days a week. Now he's full-time. He's up to full-time again. It's 71 years.
Wow, that
71 years
is
of
so
age.
amazing.
And he told me he worked as a milk. Now let me tell you, he worked as a commercial accounts milkman in San Francisco for 20 years. He got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, drove to San Francisco from Santa Rosa. That's 40 minutes. Would be done at noon, had to go home, had virtually no time to spend with his family, would have to go to sleep to be able to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You think Bobby said this is fun, this is great?
Oh no.
Yeah. But you know what? We had a higher sense of duty about the things you got to do. People depend on you, families, and the kids don't ask to be born, you know. And
My last accomplishment was pooping in a toilet.
yeah, Bobby's good. That's good. See, Vicky said my husband just retired at 70. He's his diesel mechanic. I mean, that's a great
Diesel mechanics,
job.
nice job.
Diesel mechanics are like the highest paid. They're the creme de la creme of motors and things. I always aspired. One time I really wanted to be a diesel mechanic. That's great. Four Scores, how you doing? Yes, and Bobby served in the Army. And you know what the thing about Bobby? Bobby's in the Army. The first thing to Bobby, when they tell Bobby, thank you for your service for being in the Army, Bobby says, I was just a cook. Man, it doesn't matter. You could have been picking up a rifle with your company or
He said
something
that to me.
Yeah, I mean,
I was just a cook. I'm like, dude,
that's a gentleman.
without
you know?
that food, those soldiers wouldn't be able to get out there and have energy. So just a cook? No, you helped out a lot.
Man, I said, did you go through rifle training and hand-to-hand combat training? He's like, yeah. I said, well, you're every bit as soldier as anybody else in the infantry that was out there. You would have had to pick up your gun if your position was being overrun and stuff like that. But that's Bobby's, he's a true gentleman. It's so rare to have somebody that's a real gentleman out there.
Yes, I really enjoyed his company when I met him. He was a really great guy.
Yeah. Getting ready for work. Katie's like, I'm getting ready for work now. I really don't want to go, but I like my paycheck. That's Katie. See, she lives down in Mississippi. She is so hard.
Mississippi.
She can't even enjoy my stream. She's like, I'm either on the way home listening in the car, or I'm driving to work. You never see her with a chance to just be on a stream. So we're always kind of laughing about how hard that she works down there.
Exactly, Bubba Bug.
Yeah, that's what it is, Bubba Bug. And Bobby's always depreciating what he did in life, and it's, he's very humble person, and he's definitely a great person. DB. Yeah, that's right, Matt. It is hard, absolutely. It's like. How many people actually love the work they do when they go to work? I don't know. What percentage? Maybe 10% love what they do?
Yeah. I love what I do now. Trust me, I didn't love working in a factory for 17 hours a day. That was
when that band, when the Lisa Marie took off, oh man, I'm loving life again. Look at me, I'm sitting up straight, right? I am loving life again. Now it's time to really be a nomad. Plus, it got me through winter time. You know what I mean? The we had that horrendous rains of December, which was terrible. But now winter's over and it's like, oh, springtime on the road and Southern California, yay, and Vegas and all those kind of things. So
I got 14 subs. I'm on my way.
there you go, Lucky. Yeah, the Lisa Marie was a major undertaking. There you go, Cindy. My job every day was a clocking out. That's it. That's it. You should. I had to go to the hospital. People including them, but in a way, we don't know how.
Yes, there's ways to make money on the
We
computer.
don't know how you got paid back. I feel good about that, Brandon. You know, Marshall worked hard on the band too. He put a lot of tough time in on that rig. I want to definitely acknowledge the work that he did too on that job.
On your birthday, yes, I went to casino on my birthday. I met Rosie on my birthday for the first time last year.
That's pretty cool.
We had a pop-up birthday party.
That was good. It's a little. I know some people. I got a couple messages this morning. I'm scrolling through the videos. I don't see the pop-up party.
There's nobody
You're a
out
little
there.
too cold. Okay, when we come back in May, when I come back in May for sure. I don't know if Dee did. I know. I can definitely tell you that you'll definitely see some pop-up parties. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's well, yeah. I mean, but I can't tell him how to live his life. Marshall perceives that the best way to go forward into life is to be as controversial.
Marshall
as
is
possible.
actually a millennial.
Yeah.
I just barely made the cut. Barely made the cut by months. So I'm not a millennial, thank God. I'm Generation X.
I would not want to wake up every day and think to myself, how can I be controversial today? What can I say today to be, to get people talking? Just go live your life.
Would you and Dee ever chooch Mexico? Yeah.
I'm hoping to take him down to.
I know how to speak Spanish. No
Yeah.
hablo español. No hablo español.
And they're not going to stop you from coming back. If you have a driver's license, you come right back over. They're not going to stop you from coming over. I'd like him to see Los Algodones.
Get my teeth
down
fixed.
there. Check out, see what people say down there. That'd be awesome.
I went to Mexico back in 95,
That's
96.
right, Bob. As Bubba Bug said, some people either suck the energy out of you and some make you more vibrant. Exactly. Dee hits a resonant chord in me that makes me more vibrant. It just makes life
It's the
more
positiveness.
colorful.
I
It
think.
makes it deeper. When
I
you're
get
with
good
somebody
positive vibes from you, and I throw them back to you.
Yeah. And I think just colors look a little richer, the air smells a little better, the food tastes a little better. It's fun.
Hey, Mark.
Bad hemorrhoid suffer. I did get. Thank you for your wonderful message that you sent me. Your Gmail that you sent me. Thank you very much. That meant a lot to me, and I just want to tell you that. So thank you. And I have a lot of respect for you, and I really appreciate the things that you said. You'd be surprised some of the things that people write me sometimes, and that really made me feel good. Hey Bev, how you doing? Nice to see you.
The first time I wrote you, I didn't think you would ever respond. That's like 2
Remember
years
the
ago.
first time I couldn't meet you?
It was
you
like
were down
300. I only had 300 subs. I'm like, yeah, this person's never gonna hit me back up. And next thing
No,
I know,
I would-
boom.
I
was
would
like,
definitely, you can't.
Italian, how you doing?
I mean, I had followed Dee from 100 subs down in Diamond. Thank you very much. Diamond says, "Have a drink on me, guys."
Diamonds
There we
Ranch,
go.
how you doing?
Woo. He reached out to me, and I'd actually followed him when he was down in the desert when he had 100 subs down there doing his chooches in the desert and stuff like that. And it's a good-looking younger person out there doing his thing. Remember you came up to Vallejo, and I couldn't make it over
Yeah.
at that time to meet you.
I was
But
like,
then when I saw you were going to Vegas, I'm like, hey man, I will definitely be down in Vegas. And
that
well,
upset quite a few people.
That's the rest is history. I would meet anybody. I would meet anybody.
Yeah, I was in the desert.
I'm always embarrassed. when-
Check out my videos. I've been to pretty much most of my time has been in the desert, all over.
Yeah. I got concerned when D one time was like, I don't like this urban life. I'm out. I like to be out in the country. And I'm thinking, well, it was nice knowing you.
Where am I
So
from? I'm
he's
from
gonna show
Detroit.
me. He's going to show. So he's going to show me the joys of being out in the wilderness and things like that, and that's cool too. But it's always embarrassing. Like, who was it the other day that met me for the first time? I'm trying to remember who it was. Who did I meet the other day? I'm trying.
Quinn
to
with two N's.
Not Quinn, but there was somebody else. I'm trying to think. Let me think. I'm old. I forget stuff. There was somebody who met me. It'll come to me.
Yes, I have been to Pontiac. I don't like Pontiac.
What's up there?
Pontiac.
Just industrial stuff.
It's like it's in Oakland County. No, it's in Oakland County. It's the county seat for Oakland County, and it's right. You know, you got Wayne County and Oakland County. The only thing that divides it, I believe, is 10 Mile.
Oh, I know what I went into your friend's suplex. I stopped into his chat one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
said D recommended it, and I subbed him up and stuff like that. And the first thing he's, oh, is that the real Rosie O'Kelly? I don't know this guy from Adam.
Right.
And there was a couple other guys on the panel. One had a Red Devil
Yeah.
icon. And he's like, oh, I'm starstruck. That's the real Rosie O'Kelly. And I'm thinking, dude, just... I'm nobody.
I like
I'm
that. I like the
nobody.
kids.
It's
I like that kid.
Jesus, I hate that. I can't stand that stuff.
I was starstruck
It's
when
like
he
the
came in.
girl-
I was like, oh my god.
No, and that girl at the gas station, Susan, down in it's the Shell station down in Mojave yesterday. She's like, oh my God, are you Rosie? I'm like, yeah, we're standing in line waiting for a stall in the ladies' room. And, there's 4 or 5 women standing. Oh my God, are you Rosie? I'm like, yeah. Oh, I watch your stuff on the wow. I'm like, okay, it's like, yeah. You feel embarrassed.
Oh, penny pincher.
You feel embarrassed because it's like YouTube, big deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you feel like
You don't have
such-
1 million subs,
No,
to
you
me.
yeah,
You're
I
not
mean,
even YouTube famous unless you got over 100,000 subs.
Exactly. And you feel like a total dope when you're standing there and you're just thinking to yourself, God Almighty, please. You take your fingers and you.
Penny Pincher says, I must be very weird. I'm very starstruck when either one of you speak with me.
Oh no! I mean, my God. Every person on YouTube started with 1 sub.
Yep.
You know that? And he or she was a nobody, right? But there is somebody that you get to know and you start interacting with. They're like you. There's people that follow us on a daily basis, and they become a part of your life.
Yeah.
They look forward to streams. They kind of know what you're going to do, when you're going to be on the air. So imagine if you're not on, then they're like, oh, something must have happened.
That's
Imagine
when I
if
get
imagine if I
emails,
didn't-
text messages.
Imagine if I didn't upload for 3 days.
Even one day.
One day. What would people say? Wow,
Well-
Rosie's uploaded every single day since November of 2013. Every single day. She didn't upload today. What's going on?
What's wrong?
They'd send out the National Guard. She'd be like, I'm dropping everything. I gotta get on the case here and all that.
Well, I would just be like, boom, there.
Hey, how you doing, Melina? This is D. D-Dub. Hey, Dory Lynn. How you doing? Yeah, Dory Lynn be like, you're dead? So Dory Lynn be like, if I didn't see a video, I would assume you're dead.
See, Lucky Beans even said, I'd be worried if you didn't upload video for a day.
That's what I'm saying. That's funny. I love Dory Lynn. One of my dearest, you don't want to say older because she's a beautiful gal, but one of my long OG boy, really good friends on here.
Hey Melina, I just put my thing in the chat. D-Dub
Hey, nice to see Dory Lynn. I hope you and Sam are doing well. Y'all need to chooch in Canada. I did. And I can't wait for spring here. So.
Chooch in Canada. There's nothing in Canada. Well, thank you, Lucky Beans. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I did last year, and there's Mark Handler too. It was so good to meet Mark. I'm hoping Mark's gonna. I'm hoping Mark may take another trip out to Las Vegas, but I am going to be going east. I got to visit my pop. I got to take a week or so over there, so I will be back on the East Coast.
I've never been in New York. I've never been past Baltimore. So I want to go to New York. Oh my God, I want to go to New York so bad. Always have. I want to get up into all the way up to Maine. I want to see Maine.
It's nice. Yeah, long ago, we were
Thank you,
great.
Dory.
I'm glad to see. I'm glad to hear you're doing good on your nice property down there. Mark H was a great host. Yeah, I would love to. I'm hoping. D, you know,
Thank you, Jen.
Fourscores is planning a meetup in October in Vegas again. I know D will be in on in Vegas Fiction, so maybe we could plan around that.
I was very disappointed that I couldn't get into town in time to meet up with what's his name, that nomad that you met up with here in Vegas, with Marshall, the big one that makes fun of Carolyn's RV life.
Oh, Line Screw.
Line
yeah,
Screw,
yeah,
yes.
Nice guy, Line Screw, and then Steve O from Australia.
When will I
This
be
guy's
live?
like-
I don't know. I just go live
This
whenever.
guy's like 7 feet tall. And I don't know this guy from Adam. He's like, with his Australian accent, Rosie, I'll need to give you a big hug from me wife down in Australia.
Well, thank you, Christine. I appreciate that.
If you're not getting notifications, make sure you unsub, clear out your cache on your computer, resub, and then hit the bell and choose all notifications on things. Because I get, believe it or not, you do get people, and I do.
Yay, move to Vegas.
I do get people that complain, and you don't let me know when you're going live. I can't control that, right? They get like, you didn't tell me you were live, and I don't have the ability to send out you'll send out a tweet or something like that.
No, what I do is I create a post in my I create a YouTube post.
Okay.
If you create a YouTube post,
community post.
Yeah, community post, that will go out to every single one of your subscribers right then and there, where the notifications really don't.
The notifications are weak, but I did find if your notifications are turned off on any one of your devices, it'll go across all of your devices. It'll be turned off from notifications. So make sure if you're on a tablet, that notifications are on a cell phone, notifications are on a laptop, notifications are on, and you'll have a better shot. So unsub, then resub, and then hit the the bell, and then all notifications. Because tonight we're going to be doing something epic again out there.
Tori Lynn, I see no one smoking. I just put mine out.
Well, I quit January 1st, and he could be sitting on top of me with his cigarette, and it wouldn't bother me in the least here. It doesn't do anything. No, I haven't seen Adam the Woo. I haven't met him yet.
I never met Pneumatic the Who or or Eric.
Adam the Woo.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Eric would meet me in a heartbeat. We've always been good. We've Gmailed each other back and forth. There were some things that came down that I needed some advice from him. There was a favor he asked of me.
Nomadic Fanatic?
Yeah.
I would love to meet him.
Yeah. I was back when we were on panels. He was on Dory's panel with Mike Living Free and Wanderlust Estate. Oh, good for you, Dory Lynn. Quit October 12th, 2019. Good for you, honey.
Well, thank you, Peggy Sue.
What they're doing over there, but I'm going to get some sunshine now. Oh yeah, make sure it's on live chat. Thank you, Jen, for being here, and thank you, Mouse Toes, Kim C, and all of you lovelies. Yeah.
Yes, Lotus. Unsub, sub,
unsub,
and then re-hit the bell.
clear out your cache on your computer. Clear your cache, then resub the channel, hit the little bell, and then choose all activities on this channel, notifications for everything. Sometimes live streams will be a separate category. But
it's true. What's up? Why are we blocked? You're not blocked. I see
we're
you.
chooching tonight, Dan. Oh yeah, we'll be chooching around and just do some pop-up content too. I think D will probably be doing something. I mean, he's got to feed his sub base too for his adventures. And we'll be talking more and trying to plan out what's going to be happening. But the main thing here for me is just a little R&R, rest and recovery here. You saw my hands are just they're a mess, man. They're all red, and it's just.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Very attractive, right? It's like oh man. All you can Vegas. That's right. Hey Jason, are you in the same hotel? No, we're not. We're out here. We're out here boondocking. What we did was just grab a cup of coffee. This is a great place to come into in the morning and just sit.
It's relaxing. You got birds. You got trees. It's very nice, actually. Very nice.
Party like it's 2020. So we're very. You know, it's easy boondocking here. It's no big deal.
Being ignored or whatever. I'm sorry.
Chooch on, that's it. Chooch on. As long as I don't lose my keys. Remember Cheyenne, Wyoming? I'd like to see D in Cheyenne. That would be pretty
Never
cool.
been to Cheyenne.
You know, chooching around there. He would enjoy the old western.
That Cheyenne is one of the first places of the railroad before both railroads actually met up.
Yeah, I've heard of Sam's Town. It's a good thing for locals. Yeah, it's good boondocking weather. I know I've got some cream I'm using, Joe. Actually, they are starting to improve slowly, but 4 months of sheet metal and splinters, and
What's up, Spanky?
Takes a toll. Is Spanky on there?
Yeah, Spanky
Cowgirl,
says, hey,
the Choochin Gang is back. That's it. I'd like you to meet Spanky, and he's really cool in Cheyenne and the Alpine Gulch out there too. He's kind of cool. Comment? I told you what's in for 2020.
I don't know yet. We'll find out.
Hey Beach, how you doing? What are you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I wish you were in Vegas too instead of snow.
Oh, Mouse Toes, I couldn't. What's there to insult Rosie about?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fried tonight. Yeah, I'm not gonna kid you guys. I'm gonna be. It's gonna be a long night tonight. I'm gonna be doing a lot of drinky poo. And
I'm not
stuff.
gonna be fried. I'm gonna be a little lit.
I'm gonna be fried. I'm probably gonna be back here enjoying some of the tunes. We'll go live. We have to buy the beer here, but yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. Anyway, we got a chooch to do and all that. So right now, I'll figure out what. Probably get a little sun. I don't know how long I've been on in about an hour and a half. Get a little fried. Yeah.
Well, Mouse Toes, I have nothing to insult Rosie about. She's never, for as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing to insult.
No, I think she was being kind of. Because Marshall always liked to pick on me.
That's what she says. She's like, well, Marshall does it all the time.
Always loved to pick on me. But Jen, I hope you're feeling a little better.
Meanwhile,
today,
Marshall's hands are as soft as a baby's butt.
Oh, shoot.
So, I'm an international YouTube celebrity.
I'm still feeling horrible, but I have a little more pep today. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Jen. You should just drink if you're a little after NOLA. Yeah, after New Orleans. Well, I came down here to drink and relax a little bit.
After NOLA, I'm not drinking any more Jaeger or hard liquor, man, because if I could drink a pint in 30 minutes and be that trash, blackout drunk, I don't want to do that no more.
That means tonight he'll be on a Long Island. I can guarantee he'll be on a Long Island.
The only time I will drink Long Island's or any hard liquor is if somebody PayPals me money and says, this is for this, do it.
Yeah,
then I got it too, because it's not my money, it's theirs.
Beverly Kaufman says, hi D, how are you?
Oh, hey, Beverly.
Yeah, make sure you sub up D and check out Beverly Kaufman. You guys should be on her. She does a live stream every day, Beverly Kaufman. Okay, check her out. Go in and say hi to her. And be supportive of some of these people that stream.
Well, I'm number 44 for Beverly Kaufman.
There you go. That's it.
I'm doing
And
great.
anybody else, if you have a channel, make sure to tell people so they can sub up. Hey, Comp, how you doing? How happy I am for you, D. Comp Lane. I remember first time. What a name for a channel. I'm like Comp Lane. Like Rosie, don't be dumb. Put it together. Complain. Oh, complain. Okay, I guess that was modeled after.
I know. I
Margie.
got right back up. I fell and boom, I was
I
up
can
like a cat.
I can slam. D will tell you I can slam some beer down.
Oh yeah.
No problem at all. I'm just not into hard liquor.
I'm Irish, man. What do you expect?
I'm Irish too. I can put down some liquor, but
Irish
I do
and
love
English.
beer. I love the taste of beer. I love the taste of beer. Oh, Complain, you're a doll. You're a sweetie pie. So I tried to put that. I'm not the brightest bulb in the pack, and I was like Comp Lane. And I'm thinking this is they're giving you comps like a casino, right?
Mhm.
Comp lane. It's like there's a lane you go to for comps or something like that. I had no idea. Wow.
Lucky Bean said,
Look
would
at
love
it.
to love chat and see you in the chat one day, Rosie and D. All right.
Yeah, I will, Bev. I will stop by. I'm sub to you, so I will. A lot of times I'll be listening when I'm doing something else on the stream. So, oh shit. Yeah, you're my kind of people. There you go. Yeah, always nice to see you too, Almost Uber. First generation Irish, never drank Kim C. Yeah.
Well, I guess I got a problem.
Kim C's a tough, huh? You got a problem?
Yeah, I mean, what'd you say?
I thought that was a chicken walking around for a minute
Oh
with
my
the
God,
collar on.
that's a
I didn't know.
humongous pigeon there.
Big pigeon. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Just make sure you're on sub to D-Dub Travels. I'm sure he'll be doing some pop-up content. Make sure you're on Rosie Murphy channel too, and Rosie McNamara. I might do a little live on McNamara, getting a little bit of sun out today. So I want to thank you guys for being along, and
Thank you,
y'all have
Moscows.
a wonderful day. And all right, y'all take care, and thank you everybody for your kindness today. I appreciate it. Back in the saddle again. Huh?